Hey guys, it's Fultoncards here, live and direct from Brooklyn, New York City, and check this out, yeah. In front of me today I have a box of 2022-23 Upper Deck Series 1 hockey to sock like Rocky to the body, it's hobby. You know, so guys, I was up all night watching the election results, you know, with a keen eye, crunching math for my own pleasure, I guess, amongst other things. I'm going to apologize in advance because I'm not going to do much of an edit for this video, and some of you know, a lot of you probably don't know, is I'm the guy who introduced editing to these breaks. No one did it, virtually no one did it, then I introduced it, and now a lot of people have copied that motif. Of course, in live breaks you shouldn't do it because you could cheat if you edit, right? For these breaks, just relying on math, it doesn't matter whether we do jump cuts and so on. But I will not, I won't provide many odds in this one. Wait for my second box of this stuff and I'll do a comprehensive break like I always do with all the odds. But I'll do a quick rundown, at least verbally, for you guys. My brain is fudged after staying up too late last night, but we'll get through it because I want to do a release day break of this stuff. So configuration, 8 cards per pack, 24 packs per box, 192 cards total, base set 1 through 200, young guns are 201 through 250. We have the parallels, which are the French, the clear cuts, the exclusives number to 100, and the high gloss number to 10. Within a box break, expect one clear cut parallel, one of the freestyles or some other hit, so that would be your basic hit. Of course, you do receive your 6 Young Guns, your 4 Upper Deck canvas with a 50% opportunity at a Young Gun canvas. They actually have printing plates of the canvas this year, one of ones. And then you should receive another 6 inserts, which would be the center of attention, 1.5 of those, debut dates, 1.5 of those, defense mechanisms, about 1.8 of those, and rookie retrospective cards, I think 1.2 of those. They do have gold parallels of some of those in the 15% order. 2 Upper Deck portraits, 20% of those are rookies, 2 honor rolls, as, did I mention honor rolls? 1 Dazzler's blue, pinks are about 17%, 1 base French parallel, 1 wild card, which is, I guess, another hit. And of course, within these breaks, look for the gold parallels, look for the very rare day for the cups, draft day SP1s. There are no game used in here, actually, as far as I know, but there is this rare Upper Deck canvas signatures jersey, number to the jersey, that is. All right. And in terms of the cool clear cuts, guys, of course, we do still have the honored members. There's the clear cut foundations, which are, I think, 6% of the time or 7% of the time. The clear cut league leaders, which are like 1 in 4,000. So that's like, what, 0.6% odds? Yeah, so there are all those. And I think there's also the attacking zones as well, which are about 2% odds. So those are actually all clear cuts. You guys know who I assume you guys know the rookie class. I can go through it like super quickly. It's Matt Boldy, it's Nathan Smith, it's Shalgren, it's Bordeleau, it's Kent Johnson, Matty Beniers, of course, Owen Power, Reichel, Spence, Rossi, Cates. So those would be our big boys. Wait 1 second, the overhead light's on. All right, turn off the overhead light, but let's rock it. Wow, these cards look a little bit different, and wow, is that written really small. All right, TJ Oshie, so man, Justin Falk, Wenberg, Eric Sinek, and we have our first Upper Deck canvas Young Gun, and our first Upper Deck canvas Young Gun would happen to be Jack Quinn. That is a huge hit. Jack Quinn, we expect really good things on that up-and-coming team. Really beautiful. That is one of the bad boys we do absolutely want to hit. So we now should be guaranteed 7 Young Guns in this box. Hoglander, Batherson, and Robertson, who have in so many hockey pools. Ferraro, Stevenson, Zook, and of course goalie mojo you would expect from me, and we did hit the Jack LaFontaine. I like the look of these Young Guns, man. I really do. So that's excellent. Cal Peterson, Brock Nelson, Sillinger, and Tony DeAngelo, who talks a big game. I was completely cool with what Matthews did the other day. I know there's so much chatter about it. I mean, scores 5-2. The game's already won. You're coming up against Carolina, against Boston, against Vegas in the next few days. Why would you get into a fight or hurt yourself? You're a 750 goal scorer. Why should an enforcer tell you what to do? And also, the guy who was trying to egg him on is like 5'10" and 170 pounds wet. So that's why you laughed him off. Not even, I mean, I like that everybody jumped to his defense, but all unnecessary, man. In that situation, you do walk away. Jake Evans, Adam Henrique, Kyle Oposo. I mean, they were just trying to get their goat and send a message for next game. The message that Matthews was sending for next game was, look at the scoreboard, chump. Anyways, Anton Forsberg, Pareko, Alex Tuck. Ooh, look at this. Look at this bad boy. Man, is this a beautiful card. Defense mechanisms. So we hit the Vince Dunn defense mechanisms, and it's like, it's a net. It's actually a net. That's very cool. I like it. Kyle Connor. I'm sure Kyle Connor will be fine, by the way, guys, I would assume. We do receive 1.85 of the defense mechanisms. Comper, Reeves, Larkin, Hedman, and here we have an Upper Deck Canvas black and white card. How cool is this? And that's Brock Nelson. Don't have to tell me who that is. You guys will probably locate the French. I probably won't because my eyeballs are not as good as they were when I was in my 20s. And that Upper Deck Canvas is an unannounced card. Tristan Jarry. Oh, this is a nice one of Vitek Vanacek. These are beautiful cards. And oh my God. Second, talk about goalie mojo. So it's our second young gun goalie, and it's Kochetkov, right? Kochetkov, hard to pronounce his name. That is very good. Silverberg, Fabro, and Uyghur. So 2 goaltenders off the bat, off the skip, off the hop, off the jump. Continuing on, guys, there's Quinn Hughes, Connor Brown, Suter, Merrill, and a nice one of Matthews. Speak of the devil, man. Speak of the devil. Francois, Schmaltz, and Timo Meyer. Very happy with the Jack Quinn for obvious reasons. And there's, speaking of Buffalo, there's Middlestat. Lucic, another young gun here. And we do have a Ranger. And we have Braden Schneider, another solid one. Braden Schneider is another one with a pretty decent ceiling. So I like that. Shesterkin, Craig Smith, Wayne Simmons, and Mark Stone. Yep. Now, Schneider, of course, is a D, so if you're looking at monetary value, I'm not going to talk about monetary value. That's not what my channel is about. But he was a 19th overall back. I think it was in 220 that he was 19th overall, so I'll take it for sure for Sheezy. There's Farabee. Oh, look at this. It's one of the Blue Dazzlers. We have like a 17% opportunity. We guaranteed a Blue Dazzler, but the pinks are the rare ones. There's Stutzla, and I think that was Boone Jenner. All right, Jake Muzzin, Doughty, Eichel. So this would be our second one of the defense mechanisms, and it would be the Mighty Quinn. Pretty cool looking cards, man. Pretty cool. Charlie Coyle, and we do have a checklist. Now this is a base checklist for evidently, and it's Jason Robertson is off to a tremendous start, and Shesterkin. I do think Vancouver will come online and be fine. I do think they have enough talent. It's more about consistency with them and playing well on the road and stuff like that, which is hard for the young kids because it disrupts their whole routine. Nico Dawes. Oh, wait a second, kids. This Nikolai Ehlers, so I guess this is a hit or a wild card, is absolutely an exclusives number to 100. I don't hit many exclusives, so I'll take this bad boy. Number 94 of 100. Beautiful, beautiful card, although this guy's a bit injury prone at this point, we might surmise. I like Tyler Toffoli. A guy to watch always because he does get top line wing assignments as well as power play assignments typically because he has Finnish, although he's not Finnish. Cam Fowler, I have no idea which ones are French, by the way, and another young gun, and it's, oh, so we hit a leaf here, and it's a Bruzzese. Okay, very nice, a Bruzzese. That is another one not easy to pronounce. And it says right here, 2019 4th round pick by Toronto. 5'9", pretty diminutive actually. And he does, and there it says, so he's an American, right? Merzlikins, Jake Allen, who I love, and Connor Murphy. I wish they still had autos in these, and I don't just mean those bare bucket list canvas autos, I mean like actual autos. Palmieri, Texier, Faust, and look at this thing here. Okay, so this bad boy is one of the rookie retrospectives, and it's Tanner Janot, who's a pretty tough dude, and they're pretty nifty. I mean, they're all over the rainbow technology in this product, aren't they? Yeah, I mean, pretty nice looking card. It looks, I think it looks pretty good. Henry Yorkie Hariu, Dursey, and Shillington. In my last break, I confused Gustafsons. There are 2 Gustafsons. One went off to Europe immediately, and one sort of played in Chicago. And I did, in fact, confuse them. It's Gustafsons like Johnson or Smith. It's such a common name in Sweden. There's the Ehlers that is the normal one. And look at this, one of the Lucas Reichel Superstar honor rolls. This is a nice looking honor roll. Sirens. They are not coming to get me. I mean, they really should. Continuing on, Beauvillier, Eric Carlson, who's pure fire this year, and another young gun. And this one is the Isaac Radcliffe of your Philadelphia Flyers. And it says right on the back now, so now they say it's second round pick 2017. So, you know, usually when someone's from 217 and they come online now, that's typically not the best emblem. Hopefully Carlson is healthy. He's a guy I always have in fantasy. Colson, Khrushchev, Shea, and look at this nice one of Stuart Skinner, who's had a really nice start to the year. And this is the look of the Upper Deck portraits this year. And it's Lucas Raymond. What a crazy, this almost looks like, you know, almost looks like something out of the 30s or 40s Art Deco-ish, isn't it? Isn't it kind of weird looking card? Real beautiful card, but I mean, not what you're typically used to. I do like that they think outside the box. Continuing on. Nice one of Stolars. Tanner Jeannot, Arvidsson, and a debut date of Cole Perfetti, who's looked fairly tremendous, I'd say. He was great with the World Juniors. Nylander and Drysdale. Sammy Girard, Vejmelka, who I love. Roman Yossi, and a base canvas of Andrei Kopitar, Barbashev, Hellebuck, as well as Chris Drieger. Freddie, Roslovic, Armia, Pasta, and a Jonathan Dahlin, Mantha, Busnevich, and Tanev. Strome, we had another one of these bad boys. We were supposed to receive 2, so we received 3. Okay, over-delivered on those. Leonard and Cam Talbot, who's healthy again. Hockey, oh, that's a pretty nice one of Verhaeg. He's really good. Barkov, and look at the superstar honor roll of Sebastian Aho. Spencer Knight, that's Sergachev, and that's Kale, who is not a vegetable, contrary to popular belief. All right, Kale Clegg, Kreider, Bastion, and another one of the young guns, and it's Owen Power. Okay, let's go. A nice little Owen Power. That's definitely one of the big boys. Jack Quinn and Owen Power. I mean, Buffalo box. You guys from Buffalo must love that. Kyrou and Jeff Skinner, who's also done fairly well this year. And I like the fact that Comrie's with them. I thought that was an interesting pickup. Sharon Govich, Verana, another one of the Upper Deck portraits. I think we received 2, and of course it would be OV. All right, Taves, there's Laffy, mouth open and agape, and Hronik. Okay, last pack, guys. Last pack. Man. We have a red thing, one of those cool Target ones. I can't remember what they're called. We'll see in a second. Hagel, Gensel. There's OV. Nice horizontal card of OV. Heischer, a nice start from him. Landeskog still injured. Braden Point, I hope his knees are okay. Heiskanen, who I think is having a good year and should have a good year. And that's what it is, the center of attention, Tim Stützle. And these by definition are centers because they're centers like of attention. So that's basically it, guys. No edit. I apologize, but I want to get the video out. I want to give myself a day off, you know. And by the way, I will be cracking into some Chrome. Some people asked for some 90s products and so on. I do have some Via Playroll products, signature series to do, so I will be doing those as well. Interesting break. I hit an exclusives. I hit a wild card because black and white canvas are wild cards. I hit some key top rookies, including that Young Gun canvas. I really wanted to hit Jack Quinn, so I'm pretty happy about that, as well as Owen Power. Happy with this break. I'll do a second box of this stuff, and we'll see what it entails. Happy Fultoncards. Please be sure to sub like hashtag Dryden. Fultoncards live and direct from a place called Brooklyn, New York City.